Happy holidays. Welcome back to my channel. This is Heather Buyu. Today we'll be doing some cooking for a Christmas feast. We'll be making some mandazis and some hamris. The recipe will be linked in the description. After you make your dough, roll them into small balls and then make a circle, cut them into smaller pieces, which you'll eventually deep fry in very hot oil. Be careful whenever you're dipping the pieces into the oil because the oil might be a little bit hot. And this is how they look like once you have done frying them. Another thing we'll be adding into our Kenyan feast is some kienyeji chicken, in other words free range chicken. Cut them up into smaller pieces. It's really tough meat, so you have to boil them for a bit. I only use a little bit of salt when I'm boiling them because you'll later add on the spices when you are making the stew. Another thing we're going to cook is tilapia, very common fish in our tribe, the Luo tribe. You have to make sure that you wash it properly. Remove any gills that might be remaining in the fish. Wash the innards, wash the gills, and then cut them into smaller pieces, and we'll deep fry the smaller pieces also. When the fish is dry, add some seasoning to your liking. I like to use salt, roiko, some pepper. So make sure you put the seasoning in all of the small cuts that we made earlier so that the fish is well marinated. Then you're going to heat up your oil. Don't heat it up to the temperature is too hot, because when you start frying it, you'll see that if the oil is the temperature is too high, the oil will start spilling over. So just fry them in the oil. Next, on to making the stew. Fry some onion, add in some garlic. The garlic is optional, but I like using garlic in all of my stews. Fry the onion with the garlic with a little bit of oil. 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil will be enough. And then once your onion has caramelized, you can add in any spice of your liking. I normally add curry powder, some turmeric, just to give it a little bit of that goldish coloring. I also like adding slap your mama and some Creole seasoning. Again, the seasoning is all up to you. Whichever season you like, you can add them in. When the onion and the seasonings have blended together, go ahead and add in the spices you like, and also add in the tomatoes. I like using a lot of tomatoes because tomatoes give it that stew. And you're gonna just blend it in and then cover the pot. Let everything blend in together for a while. You can add in some water, or you can add in the water you used from the chicken that you were boiling to add in next to stew. Once everything has simmered for a while, add in your chicken into the stew mix piece by piece, so that you make sure that every piece is incorporated into the stew. Mix well. And last but not least, Mama joining us, making ugali. Ugali is made from some corn flour and is a staple food from Kenya. Most of the tribes in Kenya use ugali. It's the only starch other than the mahamri that are going to bless our table. Yeah. Everything has been cooked, and this is what our festive table looks like. We have the ugali in the middle, the kienyeji stew, and of course some chicken, fish stew, both with the stew and the fried ones, and then for dessert the mahamris.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Joseph New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Joseph New Year.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
I hope you enjoyed. Bye.